guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about a topic that for whatever reason keep coming back into my life for the past couple weeks. I have friends that suffer from anxiety. I know people that suffer from anxiety. I personally had moments that I had you could say a panic attack, or I have suffered from anxiety, but it's not chronic. But I have friends that actually they have it every single day and they actually live with this. My friend just had a panic attack, not like yesterday or the day before, and I don't know, it's just something that I see it coming up a lot. I see it a lot in social media. A lot of people talking about like being stressed or having anxiety attacks or panic attacks, and I just want to have maybe like a little chit chat and see what you guys think about it, because I'm not expert by no means. I mean, I know my experience that I had moments when I literally felt my heart was gonna pop out of my chest, and it's mostly when I'm very, very stressed out about different things. You know, a lot of times it's just about money, life, right? You are someone that suffers from it. I would like to know a little bit more about it. I would like for you to comment and let me know what do you think. I mean, you can always contact me on my other social medias and DM me if you don't feel comfortable talking about it in public. I'm just gonna tell you guys what I think and what I know about it, because I have this dear friend, and she will be at home and out of nowhere she will have a full-on panic attack. Her anxiety will come out of nowhere and she would just lose it. For what she told me is she starts thinking about things that are going wrong in her life, things that she doesn't like about her life or about her person, or money, stress, work, etc. And she starts thinking about it and starts thinking about it, and then all of a sudden, boom, she has an anxiety attack. And she had one the other day because she left her house thinking that driving was going to calm her down. So also let me know what you think about that. I know a couple people that have anxiety all the time and it's chronic, and some people have been medicated about it. I know that driving when you are anxious might not be the best idea. I mean, if you go up maybe in a ride, you're cruising along, I don't know, the beach or the mountain, maybe that calms you down. I think that works for everyone. It works for me if I'm stressed. But if you're gonna jump on a freeway, especially if you live in LA and it's a 405, if you guys are familiar with it, it's one of the worst freeways that we have. And that just gives me anxiety just being there, because it is bumper to bumper situation. It is something that is crazy and you get mad, and you know, I have road rage a little bit. Other people might say that I have worse road rage, but that's not a topic. I don't know. She jumped in the freeway, started driving, and it hit her worse. She had to pull over and call her mom. She was about to call me, but she always says that she doesn't want to bother me, which like I hate when she says that, because I would love for her to just call me and I can be there for her. I was happy that she resolved it and that she was able to keep driving, get to work. I mean, it wasn't that beneficial, to be honest, because she got to work and her anxiety continued and she had to step out, and it was a whole thing. So we talked and I told her, I mean, what are those things that are really bothering you? What are those things that are really in your head? And you know, I can relate to some of those things. You know, she was talking about money and stress at work, and the fact that she's not living in a place that she wants to live, and that her weight, and you know, that I can relate with. I came back from the gym, you know, not so long ago. Tyra and I went, but I struggle with how I look, and I think a lot of people can relate with that. I don't like the way I look. I feel that I can look better. I don't like my weight. I don't like certain things in my body, but I don't do anything to change it until, well, this week that I started. In reality, most of the time I don't do anything, at least for the past whatever years. I complain about my weight, I complain about the way that I look, I complain about the way that I feel, and I come home and I will drink a beer and I will eat fatty food and I will eat something sweet, and then I'm like, I don't understand why I'm fat. Yeah, guess what? It's my fault. So I was talking to her and I was like, you know what? My mission is to bother you until you come to the gym with me. After I enrolled in the gym, it was like about a year ago. You know, she has never been to the gym, period. And it's not about the fact that, oh my God, how dare you don't come to the gym, blah, blah, blah. I don't think the gym necessarily is to lose weight. It's also a way to keep your sanity. To me, I might not suffer from anxiety, but I have a lot of stress. I can just hide my emotions very well. I've trained myself to just kind of keep it all inside and bottle up, and then one day I explode like a freaking volcano. Everyone is different. Everyone like manages their emotions in a different way. She has anxiety, and I think in general, if you exercise, even if you walk around the block, you clear your mind. And the toxins are getting out of your body when you run, when you're exercise, when you're in the elliptical. I don't run. Disclosure, full disclosure. I go to the gym and I do the elliptical like the old ladies. That's what I do. And you know, when I'm super stressed, I am full on that thing, and I'm just, all my anger, all my thoughts, everything is just like, I get it out of my system. If you know that you have really bad anxiety, and if you're lucky enough to know the source of your anxiety, start somewhere. Now, let me tell you, if you feel that something is happening in your life, if you feel that you're unhappy, if you feel that you are fat, if you feel that you're too skinny, if your career is not going the way that you wanted, certain things you have control over it. I cannot sit here and complain that I am overweight, because I am, and say, I don't know how this happened. Oh yes, I know how it happened. I ate everything that was in front of me. I did not even walk to like get something from the fridge. I got so lazy, and I wanted to eat, and I wanted to drink beer, and I wanted to magically wake up skinny the next day. There are things that you have control over it. If you're in a happy relationship and then you are like, oh my God, like I don't know why. No, just you know why. Break up with that person. And you may say, oh, it's not that simple. Kind of, yes, it is. You know, like you were alive before you met them. You will be alive after you break up with them. Things that you have control over it. I just, maybe because I'm so hard on myself, and I know, and I overanalyze myself, I know when actually I am doing something wrong, I tend not to complain about it. And if I complain about it, I complain to myself. Because I cannot be such a hypocrite and be like, oh, I'm so unhappy at the fact that this is happening to me, when you are putting yourself in a certain situation. Now, I know that there are things that you have no control over it. But if you don't like where you're living because you're not making enough money and you are only working 25 hours a day, like my brother, but about you get a different job, or maybe get a second job. My brother complains about how he hates the fact that he cannot leave home. Guess what? My mom doesn't charge him rent. And he actually doesn't have any bills other than his car that he keeps wrecking. And for whatever reason, the blame is on everyone else, and he's always stressed. I don't know where he's spending his money on. And if you are so unhappy because you only make X amount of dollars, but about you actually go and get a second job or get a full-time job. If you want to hang out on the weekends, don't complain that your paycheck is, you know, not what you expect. You have to put the time and effort into something that you want. You cannot say, I don't know why is this happening to me, and then just have a full-on anxiety attack, and then you have the tools and you know what you should be doing, because many times my brother and my friend and a lot of people that I know that suffer from very bad panic attacks, they tell me, I know I should be doing this, and they don't do it. And I know it's hard because I know I want to be skinny, but yet here I am. I live right next to a McDonald's, and I'm very tempted right now to go and get an apple pie. So I know it's hard, but it depends how bad you want it. It's up to you, and to see if you actually want to succeed, if you actually want to make the first step. I do work very hard, and sometimes I know when I shouldn't be spending money, and I do. If I'm stressed, I kind of, now my what it works for me to calm myself down is, well, Jackie, you spend those $50 in something that you shouldn't have, and now you're short $50 to pay your insurance. So what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna cry over it? Are you gonna be mad at yourself? Are you gonna beat yourself up? Or are you just gonna say, well, you know, I did fucked up, and next time I know, and now I have to go and cover someone's shift because I need those extra $50. That actually seems like a better solution than me being home saying like, oh my God, I can't pay my bills and I don't have enough money. Because guess what? I was the one that spent the money. So if I knew I had to pay something, then why did I spend it? Because I'm human and I made a mistake, and I like eating out and drinking, like I said. So shit happens. I was gonna read what I sent her. Okay, here it goes. I know you know this, but you are doing it to yourself because you say that you don't have time, but you do. Unless you're working 24 hours, 7 days a week, you're sitting at your house doing nothing. And your house is dark because the windows are always closed, and there is people around because she has roommate, and your room is crowded because she has very big furniture on it. So let's start just on the environment that you are, okay? The environment that you are sitting on, and you're living on. If it is a dark environment and you already have anxiety and depression and all those things, you are only putting more fuel, you know, because you are already in that state of mind that is dark, and then you go into a room after work, after your stress, that is all dark when it's beautiful outside, and you sit there and look at your phone. I mean, I do suffer from depression, and I know when I'm at my low, and I know what I can do to even make myself lower, and I do it on purpose. Why? I don't know. Maybe people that have depression can relate, but I do that to myself, and that might be another topic. But when I'm feeling low, I make sure that I go like all the way to the bottom. And I don't think for people with anxiety or panic attacks, I don't think actually being in a darker room helps regardless. So try to go outside, or at least open all your windows, and don't be on your phone. I feel if you already have a negative image of yourself, looking at other people on Instagram, Snapchat that have this perfect life or that have this perfect body is not going to help you. It's actually going to make you feel worse. There are two types. You can actually maybe Google people for inspiration and, oh, this is my goal and this is what I want to do with my life and this is how I want to look in the future. But if you're just looking to be like and comparing yourself and feeling bad about yourself, yeah, you know, I like I said, I overanalyze myself. I try to see myself and my actions from the outside, and maybe that's what has helped me through the years, control my depression, and that's why maybe I never get a lot of panic attacks or a lot of anxiety attacks, because I try to, Jackie, if this was someone else, how would you be looking at them, and how would you approach this situation? Think about it. And I just try myself to do that because I was just tired of always feeling sorry for myself and always feeling sad. And to be honest, I didn't have the most horrible life, so I was just doing it to me. And that comes from my family. A lot of my family members on my dad's side, they're very self-destructive, and I think it just runs in the family. So let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I said just sit there and look at the wall and think of all the things that bother you, that you're not content, and the things that you are not doing, but yet you're still sitting there. You know the steps to be healthier mentally, because that comes first, your sanity. I want you to be happy, even if I have to be a pain in the butt and text you and call you every day, you know, to make sure that she comes to the gym with me, even if she says no. As a friend, if you have a friend that suffers from anxiety and she's not happy with herself, I always want to check on her, even if she's going to be so annoyed at the fact that I'm texting her. Today when I was at the gym, I sent her a snap and I was like, hey, are you coming? I know she's going to say no, and most likely probably she's not going to go. Am I going to keep telling her? Yes. Am I going to keep bothering her? Yes. Because one thing is, like, I have my friend Monica that she always texts me when she goes to the gym, and she always says like, hey, are you coming? Are we going? Are we going? Because she knows I want to lose weight, but I'm lazy. And it's very different why I'm doing it to her. I'm bothering her and I'm nagging her because she needs to be mentally healthier, and I want her to know that I am the one person that I'm always going to be there to, like, pick her up, even if she doesn't want to be picked up. And I guess this video is more about, like, it's a little story time, and it's a little bit of, like, bringing awareness of the people that is around you. Okay guys, so my camera had a little mental breakdown. Can you guys see me from there? I had to take the casing off. I don't know if that was making it hot or what happened, but it is hot in this room because I had to turn off the AC, like I mentioned yesterday. So I don't know what happened. So I don't even know where I left off. Oh, I know where I left off. Tyler, right there, he thinks that I'm super crazy because I always watch all these series about kind of like Law and Order, but I also watch a lot of news about real life people, about true crime daily, and a lot of documentaries that have to do with depression and mental illnesses and people that, you know, unfortunately have taken their lives. So I am very involved in that. I think in the future I would like to do something that has to do with that and help people that feel misunderstood. I will never want to see any of my friends fall into a hole of anxiety, depression, or anything like that and lose them to it. And I think that's why it is important for me to make this video, because she doesn't listen to me, or maybe she does, but I just want to make sure that if you guys have a friend that has anxiety or panic attacks, don't take it lightly. You know, if you have to be that one person that is going to be bothering them, if you really, really love them as a friend, do it. Do it. Be annoying, be there for them, and try to motivate them. I know at some point she's gonna come to the gym with me. We talked about it in the cruise. We said the next year when we go to a next cruise, we're gonna be like freaking fabulous and whatnot. And I want that to happen. I want her to be happy with the way that she looks. I want to be happy with the way that I look. But most importantly, I want her to have peace in her mind. I want her to be safe. I want her to come home and be happy and not have anxiety about what is going to happen in the next 5 minutes because she is on her phone and she's looking at all these great things that she thinks she should have right now. Everyone is going to get to the point that they need to be in life at their own pace. And that's something that I had to come to terms on my own, because I was also very unhappy with the way that my life was going. And like I mentioned it yesterday, you know, that's something that I'm trying to change, and that's why I made this video today. If only 5 people watch it, this is a way of me to reach out to those 5 people that are gonna watch this video. And if they are feeling lonely, most likely it's going to be friends that are going to watch this. So if you know someone or you yourself are feeling lonely, trust me, I can talk for hours. And most of the time, something clicks in my mind and I become a psychologist, psychiatrist. I am not licensed or anything like that, but I am one of those people that everyone says you should have, because I do like reading a lot, I do like researching a lot, and I do like helping a lot. I am a fixer. Always try to find the logic in things, and right now she's kind of my project. I'm gonna make sure that she appears on this channel, and we talked about this, and she's just gonna be a better, greater person because I love her, and I know she's gonna watch this and she's gonna hate me because she's gonna be like, wait, what are you talking about my life? Well, you should have been on this channel today because I told you I was gonna talk about you. But most important, if you guys know someone that it is not in a great state of mind, please, please, please reach out and get them help, or at least convince them, or try it, or just be there. Sometimes just listen. So I guess I want to know your opinion on my story time slash anxiety conversation, I guess. And let me know if you want me to go more in depth in any topic in particular. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm cutting this short. Well, not short, not so short, because I've been going on for 20 minutes. But I'm cutting this video now because my camera keeps overheating for whatever reason, and I don't know what's wrong with it. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. If you have me in a Snapchat, Instagram, DM me, let me know what you think, and if you care about these topics, or if you have something that you want to hear, or maybe if you want some advice in a specific topic. I don't know. I will be here waiting for you guys. Bye.